unless you are the reason that everybody's
Right.
there,
Right.
you don't give suggestions or anything like that unless
Right.
you're asked.
Hi, I'm Alex DeLerma, and this is the Cinema Gym. The Cinema Gym is all about helping you transition from the stage to the screen.
Jesse Corti,
Yes, sir.
what are things that are taboo on set?
Yelling, cut, when you're not the director. Don't ever do that. No.
You know what, actually?
Uh-huh.
I know you're making a joke, but it's what you just said is great because as an actor, you don't ever want to stop the scene.
That's right.
Even if you fumble the line. So that's a big taboo.
Yeah.
Don't ever stop yourself unless you or the other person have been seriously injured. You don't stop.
Right. Absolutely.
What's another taboo?
Giving someone a line reading.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Yeah.
somebody says something, say it like this,
Yeah.
and you think you're helping. Never do that.
Yeah.
And if somebody goes up on their line and you're on the set and you know what their line is, you don't give it to them. You don't give it to them. You let the stage manager, the AD, somebody else give that line to the actor.
Especially if your relationship on camera is supposed to be that you like each other,
Right.
you're going to kill the relationship.
You can't do that. The other thing is don't be late on the set. When they knock on your door, I mean, hurry up and wait is usually, I'm in the trailer,
That's
hurry
what
up and wait.
you are paid for your time.
Yeah, so you got to go and look fresh. Don't look like, oh my gosh, I just woke up. So don't say stuff like that because nobody wants to hear your problems. And that, by the way, that goes for auditions too. That
Mm-hmm.
you tell, oh, I'm sorry, but I got caught in the thing. They don't want to hear excuses.
I
They
know
say, I'm sorry, I'm late.
you've worked with a lot of big actors.
Yes.
And some big directors.
Yes.
Spike Lee.
Tony Scott.
Michael. Was Michael Mann?
Trevor
Tony
Nunn.
Scott, yeah.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann.
Have you ever seen an actor on set put their foot in the mouth by doing something taboo or inappropriate, or saying something taboo or
Yes.
inappropriate with a star or with a
Yes.
big name director?
Oh man, it was with Raul Julia. I remember that, and I was just.
I'm jealous that you worked with Raul Julia.
It was
man.
back in 1980s,
Amazing.
84, and we were doing a scene. We're having a scene, and cut I'm bleeding, and we're having this intense scene.
Is
And
this
he's-
where you were playing the crime? You're like a crime boss.
No, that's a different one.
Okay, I'm
That's a
sorry.
different
Go ahead. So Raul, you
And
get cut.
So Raul Julia, so we're there, and it's a fake rain and stuff, and we're getting hit with the rain, and he's having an acting moment, and the first AD
Oh no.
says the line, and he just stops and goes, "Who said that? Who said that? Do you want to come here?" And it just shut down the thing.
So the first, if I understand correctly, the first AD thought that Raul Julia went up on his line, that he didn't go on
Yes.
his line. And when you said he was having a moment, meaning he was in the world of his play, and there was just a natural,
Right.
organic pause.
Never be tempted to think you're going to help the other guy out. And the same thing with the director. And unless you are the reason that everybody's
Right.
there,
Right.
you don't give suggestions or anything like that unless
Right.
you're asked. Sometimes he goes, "What do you
Yeah.
think about this?" Or in rehearsal,
Yeah.
you know.
Or do it in a way that's respectful. Wait till maybe the director is not busy, and then you quietly go over.
Listen,
And then
Absolute.
they can say thank you, but I'm fine. I'm good. Thanks.
my daughter's an actress.
Yeah.
Ariel Corti. She's done movies. She's done this. She's got a TV series. She was working with Michael Madsen. And she's
Reservoir
having-
Dogs. Yeah.
Yes, and Michael Madsen, she's playing his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of her, not the first movie, but one of the first bigger movies with this guy. And she was like the part of the big lead in it. And I go up to her and they're having this scene and she goes, "Dad, he's giving me all the wrong lines. He's saying the wrong," and he was. But nobody's saying anything to Madsen. Nobody's doing
Not even
anything.
the director?
No, not the director. So I said to her, whatever he says, react to that. If he's switching up a line that he really says later, or he said, react to that, but support him and just, she goes, okay. By the end of the scene, he had his lines down and they were doing the scene beautifully. But she never made him feel uncomfortable or anything like that. And it was a tearjerker scene, you know, it was one of those things. So
that's great.
I told her, I mean, she's 10, she was 9 or 10, and I said to her, do not, because I'm on the set, I said, do not do that. And it's true, and it helped him. It helped him.
That's
because
great.
They're all nervous. The stars are nervous too.
It's good for people to remember.
Right.
You know, that the big name actor on a film comes in, there's a lot of expectation, there's a lot of weight on his or her shoulders.
Right. And they're not perfect people.
Right.
I worked with Angela Lansbury. And Angela, she said something to me one time.
Was this an episode of Murder, She Wrote?
Sweet. She was so sweet. No, we were doing a press junket.
Oh, okay.
We were doing a press junket for Beauty and the Beast.
Uh-huh.
And there were some things that were going on, and she never lost her cool. She was always very good. And I said, wow, you really, you know, everybody, she goes, you never, especially people in her position as a celebrity, you only scream at the people on top. You don't scream at the people.
That's a great line, and that's a good one to end it on. Never scream at the people below you, only people beneath you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Salud.
Thanks for visiting the Cinema Gym. If these videos are helping you and you want to see some more, please like, subscribe, comment. Let's keep this thing going. If you're interested in classes, seminars, or private coaching, you can visit the website. Hope to see you in the gym soon.
TheCinemaGym.com for virtual one-on-one coaching for camera.